Good morning, Israel. Good morning, believers. So I'm here in paradise. Yep. Yepers. I wanted to show you something real quick. So we had some really big storms and our beaches have been getting taken out. So what we have here, see these beautiful palm trees that have been here for, I don't know, 60 years, maybe 80. So there's a whole line of them here. This is Refugio State Beach, Santa Barbara. So there's these row of palm trees, right, that makes the beach just really tropical and nice. But what's going on is the beach is going away. The beach is going away. The beach is going away. So you can see right here. The beach is going away. And so these palm trees, you can see the one down there, already lost, looks like we lost two, at least two, three down there. And if something doesn't change, can you imagine, look at how much the beach has gone away. Those were actually planted probably at beach level at one time. But yeah, Refugio gets a good wave out there off that point sometimes. I don't know. I thought I was having visions of getting like these unbelievable waves this week. But I only got one yesterday and then I pooped out. Surfing with all the big boys. All the young kids that have all energy, and I think my I hate to say it, but my that's probably not good, huh? You guys got a ton of light in your face, sun in your eyes. Let me see if I can fix that. How's that? Better? All right, let's get into the Bible. Heavenly Father, bless this message, bless the ears that hear it. Let's say hi to everyone. We're one we're one subscriber away from 230. Woo! I'm a regular influencer out here. So we have Melanie Lovelady join the family. Hi, Melly. Melly Belly. You're still my friend, Melly. Thanks for joining the channel. If you can get Roxanne to join, or Brooke, that'll put us over 230. I was trying to get 230 by the end of the month. But anyway, Stand for Truth, City of Trees, Most High Sun. Thank you, Most High Sun, for sharing my videos. I'm going to have a hard time not paying attention to the waves. I might just paddle out here later on. Snowing out. I'll have more fun surfing by myself in shitty waves than Captain Patton, Terry Estaverni, Mr. Harris, Seer of a Moth, Crowswit, Moto X, Yvonne, Jake, Tad Derenberger, Matt Bingen, David Hook, hooking in, hooking out, hooking in. Beautiful, lovely Cindy Cromarty, Mind Thrills, Angel in the Flesh, or Sackcloth Prophet. I love that, Sackcloth Prophet. And Josh Turnage, Welcome, everyone. These are the ones that I know, some of you. Ahmad, Gabar, and J Hall. Let's see. Laws regarding jealousy. Oh boy. I'm not going to go into that. That's some hard stuff. We don't need any of this. The test of bitter water. Oh my gosh. No, I won't. Let's just go back to let's go back to the book of Acts. So I was listening yesterday. These guys, I don't know how it happens, but the AI, the algorithm, look at that hair. Woo! The algorithm brings up the same stuff I'm doing. It's kind of creepy. So we're I know what happened yesterday, a couple days ago. Of course, the paper's right where I want to look at the waves. Finally figured out something that's been bothering me for I don't know, a while now. 20 years. So, being the Lord told me, you're one of mine. You're of Benjamin, of Judah. Told me this over 20 years ago. So I started looking into Judah and Benjamin. Mostly Benjamin. Because he said that first. Benjamin, you're one of mine. You're one of Benjamin. So the one thing I found out that was quite interesting. I mean, I found out a lot of things that were interesting. A lot of people don't care. They're like, hey man, Benjamin, who the... So, the Apostle Paul was a Benjamite. And I'm a Benjamite. And I always wondered why Benjamin, the last son of Jacob and Rachel, they only had two, Joseph and Benjamin. But I wondered why it was... It's a well-known thing in most of the, like, the Muslims, the Islam, and the Jews. Rachel's tomb is still in Bethlehem to this day. Rachel's tomb. So what is it that everyone knows about Rachel that Christians just... You know what's interesting about it? That whole thing. Christians aren't interested in Benjamin. Christians aren't interested in Rachel. But every other Christian Judeo religion honors Rachel. Why is that? Well, what I found out through going through the book of Acts is that, and by studying Paul and studying this whole thing about the Gentiles. See, and that's where GMS is just wicked as fuck. Sorry to use foul, harsh, rude language, but they're wicked as fuck, man. I'm not going to go into it. We know that they don't believe in the other nations being able to make it. So there's a lot of clues to what's going on with Benjamin. So they call us dogs. And that word has changed back and forth. A little bit, but whenever in America they started to talk bad on the Jews, they called us dogs. No blacks, no Irish, no dogs. So, gosh, this is a lot because I'm not completely ready. Let me see if I can find this. Anyhow, what the bottom line of what I'm trying to get you to understand is that the reason Jesus was born in Bethlehem and Benjamin was born in Bethlehem is because even though Jesus was king of the Jews and Michael the Archangel is standing up for Israel, us Benjamites, we're standing up for the Gentiles. So the big reveal for me is that I was wondering why I was so mad at these black Hebrew ignorants for saying the Gentiles can't make it, and then claiming at the same time that they're Israel. It doesn't fit. I mean, the truth of the matter is, the Gentiles, the believing Gentiles, and they call them the innocent ignorant. I heard these guys say that word yesterday. They were doing the book of Acts, and they were talking about the innocent ignorant. So there's people that just don't know. And see, that's the difference between me and just the average Christian or Bible teacher or blah, 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 blah. I'm Israel. I understand things that I've been given an oracle. And even though I can't speak very well, and I'm kind of sketchy, the things that I say are true. The Gentiles are the glory of Israel. Period. 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 3 times. So, you know, I try and get away from town, and I come up here and I take a step away from this Bible study. And it's not always easy. To just get away, because the Lord's not letting that happen. Let me see if I can find this one. Um, Cushy. Cushy. You guys know who Cushy is? Shimei repents. Shimei. Cush is Shimei. He's one of my boys. He's a Benjamite. I'm trying to find that place where I think it's right here. No. Oh, yeah. It's right here. David Mornsall. I'll never find it. It's not easily found. I'm trying to look for the place where, maybe I'll come back. Anyhow, let's go back to Acts. Sorry. So, the thing that I found out about why I'm so intense, one is that I'm Benjamite. We're ruthless. We're not going to give up. I'm never going to give up. And there's a spirit on me that's just like, do it. Keep doing it. I'm being pushed really hard by the Lord to get these messages out. And if I could do it better, if I could get better at it, maybe I could get a break, but I'm not catching a break yet. Maybe something will happen. I'll get better. He's just making sure that no matter how uncomfortable it gets, I keep pushing. But anyhow, let's talk about Paul went to Jerusalem to die. This is what made me realize it. What did Jesus do? He went to Jerusalem to die. What does Paul do? He goes to Jerusalem to die. And it came to pass, danger in Jerusalem, Acts 21. We had gotten from them and had launched. We came with a straight course unto Kos, so on and so forth. Paul is arrested and bound. 17, and when we come to Jerusalem, the brethren received us gladly. And the day following, Paul went in with us unto James and all the elders. And when he had saluted them, he declared particularly what things God had wrought among the Gentiles by his ministry. Are the Gentiles Jews in a Hellenistic state of mind? No. They're the other fucking nations, GMS, you dumb fuckers, man. You wicked son of a bitches. And when they heard it, they glorified the Lord and said unto him, Thou seest, brother, how many thousands of Jews there are which believe, and they are all zealous of the law. And they are informed of thee that thou teachest all the Jews which are among the Gentiles to forsake Moses, saying that they ought not to circumcise their children, neither walk after their custom. The Jews which are among the Gentiles. Yeah, there's some Jews that are in a Hellenistic. There are some. He's saying you don't have to circumcise yourselves. You guys are not. You don't have to be Jewish. Be Israel. Be part of the plan of Jesus. I'm looking at the waves. I'm just probably going to paddle out here. Fuck it. Looks kind of fun. Let me go on. What is it, therefore? The multitude must needs come together, and they will hear that thou art come. Do therefore that we say to thee. We have 4 men which have a vow on them. So, let me ask you a question. If Paul is going around teaching Jews that are in a Gentile state of mind, Why aren't the Jews happy? Because they're not, these Gentiles aren't Jews. You would think they would be happy. He's bringing people back to the temple. You guys can come too. No, they don't want the Gentiles in the temple. The Jews don't want the Gentiles. If they were Jews, why are they telling them to stay the fuck out? Gabar, you dumb fucker. God damn it. Lord, kill these guys, man. Oh. Them take and purify themselves with them and be at charge with them, that they may shave their heads, and all may know that those things whereof they were informed concerning thee are nothing, but that thou thyself also walkest orderly and keeps the law. And touching the Gentiles which believe, we have written and concluded that they observe no such thing, save only that they keep themselves. They say this, or it's in the book of Acts over and over again, these innocent, ignorant ignorants, Christians, churchies, Tony Williams. Millions of people are ignorant innocents. Innocent, ignorant, innocent. They're ignorant, but they're innocent because they're ignorant. What does Paul say that they have to do? Keep themselves from things offered to idols, and from blood, and from strangled, and from fornication. Don't be disgusting animal eating things that aren't cooked. Don't worship idols, and don't fornicate with other gods. Not having sex with a bunch of women, not fornicating with other gods is what that means. Gosh darn it. See, it says in here sexual immorality. That's not what Paul meant. That's not what the Sure. You don't want to be sexually immoral. You don't want to be having sex with your own family members and sick shit like that. Little kids, animals. Come on, just be normal with it. Then Paul took the man, and the next day purifying himself with them, entered into the temple to signify the accomplishment of the days of purification, until that an offering should be offered for every one of them. And when the 7 days were almost ended, the Jews which were of Asia, when they saw him in the temple, stirred up all the people and laid hands on him, crying out, Men of Israel, help! This is the man that teaches all men everywhere against the people and the law in this place. And further brought Greeks also into the temple, and has polluted the holy place. These priests didn't know that, these men of the temple didn't know, these Jews didn't know that their Jewish brothers were all around them in a Hellenistic mindset, Gabar? They didn't know that? They're that fucking stupid? Disgusting. Black Hebrew Israelism is the most disgusting, wicked, defiled, dirty, demented, sick religion ever. It's wicked. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. What's it say? Grab him. He's bringing Gentiles into the temple. Grab him. He's bringing Greeks and dirty Gentiles into the temple. Why am I the way I am? Because I don't like these people that say the Gentiles can't make it. Because it's not true. It's a lie. Fuckers make me sick, GMS. Tahar, you dirty New Yorker. Anything good come out of New York? Hell no. Sorry if you live there. That place is the fucking armpit of America. I gotta keep moving. I can't stay here. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uneasy this week. It is what it is. I'll see you guys later.